Welcome to Veggies and Sausages. I'm your new host, Garin. Unfortunately, my co-host, Karlina, has been involved in a serious crime and is currently serving time in prison. However, I want to assure you that she'll be back as soon as she can. In the meantime, I'll be hosting the show to bring you delicious recipes and cooking tips. Today, we're going to make mouth-watering honey dumplings. They are a delightful dessert that combines the sweetness of honey with warm, fluffy dumplings. Let's get started. These honey dumplings smell incredible, but the real test is in the taste. Let me take a bite. Oh, wow, these are absolutely delicious. The combination of the honey and the soft dumplings is heavenly. I can't wait for you to try them.
Host, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Veggies and Sausages with Garin. Now, before we get started with today's recipe, I have a little confession to make. In the last episode, I completely forgot to include sausages, and I apologize for that oversight. To make it up to you, today we have a delicious vegetarian sausage pie on the menu. Host, now, let me introduce you to my good friend, Glen. He's an amazing cook and will be assisting me in preparing today's dish. Hey, Glen. Host, oh, wait. We got carried away with our conversation and almost forgot about the show. We better get back to cooking. First, let's start by preheating the oven to 375 degrees. Glen, could you please prepare the vegetarian sausages while I chop the vegetables?
Garin. Welcome back foodies to another episode of Veggies and Sausages with Garin. I hope you're ready for some delicious vegetarian goodness. But before we get started, let me share a little joke with you. Why did the sausage go to therapy? Because it felt like it was getting grilled. Alright, let's get serious now. In today's episode, we'll be making sweet cornbread with vegetarian sausages on the side. So grab your apron and let's dive right in. Garin. Now that we're all set, let's start by preparing the cornbread batter. Here are the ingredients you need. 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of milk, 2 beaten eggs, and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large mixing bowl, combine the cornmeal, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. Mix them well. Next, add the milk, beaten eggs, and melted butter. Stir everything until the batter is smooth and well combined. Garin. While the cornbread batter rests, let's prepare the vegetarian sausages. In a large skillet, heat some olive oil over medium heat. Add the vegetarian sausages and cook them until they're nicely browned on all sides. This usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Once cooked, set them aside on a plate lined with paper towels to absorb any excess oil. Garin. Now it's time to bake our delicious cornbread. Grease a baking dish with some butter or cooking spray, then pour in the cornbread batter. Smooth the top with a spatula and pop it into the preheated oven. Bake for around 25 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Once ready, remove the cornbread from the oven and let it cool for a few minutes. Garin. And there you have it, our sweet cornbread with vegetarian sausages on the side. It's the perfect combination of flavors and textures. Now, slice the cornbread into squares or wedges. Serve it alongside the cooked vegetarian sausages. You can also add some fresh herbs or a dollop of sour cream as garnish. This dish is great for breakfast, lunch, or even as a snack. I hope you enjoy making and eating this delightful recipe as much as I do. Stay tuned for more delicious episodes of Veggies and Sausages with Garin. Happy cooking!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Veggies and Sausages with Garin.
That's right. And I have something important to share with all our viewers.
What is it, Barin?
Well, as you all know, our co-chef Karlina has been missing from the show recently.
That's correct. Unfortunately, Karlina has been sentenced to a month in prison.
It was an unexpected turn of events, but we fully support her and hope she'll be back soon.
Absolutely. Barin. Karlina has been an integral part of the show, and her absence is deeply felt.
However, we have some exciting news to share as well. Sally Clementine will be returning to the show.
That's right, folks. Sally will be joining us in the upcoming season of Veggies and Sausages. Get ready for Veggies and Sausages with Sally Clementine.
It's going to be an incredible season filled with delicious recipes and laughter.
Make sure to stay tuned for the premiere of the 4th season. You don't want to miss it.
That's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining us and see you in the next episode.